What's going on, guys? Another episode of Growing Pains with... what's all this?
You're supposed to bring it in the intro. It's supposed to be lit with the intro, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be like 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Growing Pains with Zion. You gotta be animated, you know, you gotta bring it in. I'm gonna click off your video.
What's going on, guys? Another episode of Growing Pains with Zion Haynes, the only show that answers the question, huh?
Okay.
I normally think of that on the fly.
Yeah. He just went with it.
Yeah. Today I brought, what's his face? CEO? I don't know. What do you call yourself?
CEO Television on Instagram, Facebook, CEO, Spotify, CEO, SoundCloud, CEO, YouTube, CEO, Pinterest, CEO, Tumblr, CEO.
You don't even have a Tumblr, do you?
Reddit, CEO. Alright.
Cool. Today we're talking about engineering, right? Engineering. We're both engineers at the school. I mean, technically, that school is no secret. You're not really hiding your identity right now.
Yeah, we are engineering students.
We are engineering students. Yeah.
And you gonna get the wrong impression. You know, you ain't.
What?
You ain't get the ring yet. You get the ring, then you can.
There's a ring?
Yeah, there's a ring ceremony.
A little sneak peek, a peek behind the curtains when it comes to engineering at our university.
Especially if you're interested, high schooler, middle schooler, or maybe be a graduate student. Whatever you want to see how the university is.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So overall, I just want to put.
Okay, go ahead.
So no, basically what I'm trying to say is that there's a lot of things about engineering that we often miss, or you don't really understand until you get into it. And by the time that you go through it, it might be a little bit too late. You either graduating a year or two too late, you decide to change your major, or you finish at the end, but you got a 2.1 GPA because you weren't prepared enough.
All right, man. It's supposed to be a video. I thought it was supposed to be, you said you're interested in the video. They're going to be, supposed to be our misconceptions and perceptions about engineering.
Okay, fine. So, yeah,
then you go in. Yeah, you're going to 2.1 GPA, change your major, drop out, have 3 kids.
I mean, it is possible.
So here are the pros and cons of the FAMU-FSU College of Engineering. In our personal opinions, we do not work for the university. We are not really associated with the university in any sort of way. In terms of the College of Engineering, I should say. But, we're not being paid to say this is what I'm trying to say. We're not being paid to say this.
Hey, if I was getting paid,
hey.
I'll say whatever. I'll say whatever I was getting paid.
You got to make that disclaimer because if it blows up and if FAMU sees this and they see us gutting the program, hey, it's slander. A pro of the FAMU-FSU College of Engineering is just the location itself. It's not on any one particular campus, so it's in a separate campus that combines both universities, which is beneficial. We're going to say, I'm going to leave it at beneficial, and it's going to cut to the con where I say, it sucks. Alright.
They
have Innovation Park.
Yeah, Innovation Park.
Okay. But that's not the school.
I mean,
that's not the school.
But you have access to that.
That's true.
So, as an engineering student, you also have access to Innovation Park, which is a wealth of different businesses and technology-driven infrastructure. I don't know. They do a lot of research there.
I'd say like a makerspace.
Yeah, makerspace. They have a lot of different projects and advanced technology that you can tour, that you can even do research in. I believe that the FAMU-FSU College of Engineering is more of a research school, so there's a lot of opportunities for you to indulge in these types of technology.
We have some of the best professors in the state of Florida.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, you're right.
The way your head now will give away something to the viewers.
You're right. I have met a lot of great professors. A lot of them are excellent teachers, and a lot of them are even better researchers. Some of them go off to Harvard and do research, and they bring their students as well. Some of them do very innovative technology and own their own businesses and own their own research to a way that they can even sell off to different companies. so. I think there is a wealth of knowledge and strong professors there.
You talk, but you didn't give your pro at all.
I was adding to your pro. I was adding to your pro.
Okay. Oh, I got another pro.
All right, go.
Wow, guys, it's back to me. The CEO says another pro is the alumni network you get from the College of Engineering and both from FAMU and FSU. Alumni are great tools for networking and giving you exposure and helping you out with things you may not know. And they give you a leg up in the world if you can invite them.
I think that's a very excellent pro due to the fact that having the HBCU name, being from FAMU, is already a plus. You get that network right there. You know, look no further than Kamala Harris, for example.
See the next video. Why HBCUs are always a flex, dropping in just a couple of days. He's gonna put another card up. I promise you. This video maybe drop beforehand or maybe drop afterhand, but there'll be a card up when the video is dropped.
I mean, yes, that's honest. I forgot that you shit. I still gotta film that. A lot of FSU and FAMU alum out there in the world that are willing to network with you, willing to give you aid and assistance just by having a similar experience as you. I believe that the FAMU-FSU College of Engineering is potentially the best engineering school in Florida. It has the potential to become the best in the Southeast, and I believe above all HBCUs is probably the best engineering school ever.
I'm at pros. I can't cap no more.
I cap. Oh, cap. Damn, bro. I didn't know we were lying.
Yeah, we were capping, but you have cons. I don't. You have. You have at least 10 cons lined up.
I got hella cons. But I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. There is not enough black people there. Like, there is not enough black engineers making it to the end. That's just kind of what it is. Back when my parents were in there, it was like there was more FAMU students than FSU students. Back in my parents' age, about 20 some odd years ago. So somewhere along that line, it went from about maybe 50-50 or even 60-40. Now it's like 80-20, 90-10, give or take.
With those numbers, FSU definitely has a higher population of students overall. I would say they're probably like 40,000, 50,000 students total in their entire university. And FAMU's probably at like 10,000 max. So, this obviously a ratio of 1 to 5. So ideally, if that carried over directly to engineering, you would expect, okay, it's going to be 5 times as many FSU students. Doesn't mean necessarily Caucasian students. It just means FSU students than FAMU students, which is mathematically correct. However, yeah, definitely back in the 1990s, 2000s era, they're probably more of a 1-to-1 ratio of FAMU FSU students. I definitely believe that. So that trend could either be due to I wouldn't say a decrease in interest of African Americans going to an HBCU like in STEM, or it could just be an increase of FSU students in general.
Are you talking about enrollment and retention?
Both.
Okay.
It still doesn't. I mean, it still is the truth. There needs to be more black people there.
Yeah.
There's more black people your first semester than anywhere else at a working unit.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. A pro to that too, being that FAMU students are so small in numbers, we often coagulate together, and even black students, we coagulate together in normally NSBE or just in our groups. Like, we're very helpful to one another. We're really strong on paying it forward or paying it back, if you will. I've tried my best to bring up any chemical engineers or any underclassmen engineers that I have by giving them the tools or tips or information that will be assisting in them finding internships or matriculating through classes and that type of stuff. So the foundation and the network within the school, within the student body is very strong. Turn that con to a pro.
I think the third con would be probably, at least in terms of industrial engineering, maybe with other engineering disciplines too, but I guess the lack of class sections, or like the lack of, a really multiple teachers for the same subject, because if one teacher isn't teaching something one semester, they may not have another teacher staffed to take that class the next semester, which could cause either you to fall behind, unintentionally, even if you're on track, or it could cause you to get a teacher that isn't really familiar with the subject fully, which is bad.
Yeah, that's true. I think that to add on to that, the chemical engineering department is rather small. They do have pretty good professors and they're very excellent, but the issue with that is for students who do fall behind. Like if you miss a class, you fail a class, you're here an extra year. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're here an extra year. You fail a class, you just went from 4 years to 5 years. You fail another class, you go from 5 years to 6 years. You decide to do a co-op instead of an internship over the summer, a co-op during your fall or spring semester. You might as well just push your graduation back. I know a student, a good friend of mine on my team. She did a co-op with Dow, and because of that, she had to push her graduation. Now, a plus to that, she got a lot of experience. She was able to do a co-op and then multiple internships with different companies. So kudos to her about that. But I'm pretty sure that after having literally 5 internships at that point, she was ready to graduate. Is it graduate or graduate?
I mean, it works.
Okay.
It works. That video is kind of the video right there.
I mean, high key, that kind of was the video. that really was the video.
That's it.
I mean, closing words. You got anything else?
Closing words, I would say this. So, closing words, I would definitely say, if you're thinking about going to an HBCU, you don't have to be black to go to a historically black school. A lot of people have that misconception when they're in high school or you're in the professional world, whatever they think. Just because it says historically black and black, it's not true. There are a lot of scholarship opportunities for both African American and non-African American students. I would encourage applying for scholarships with the university and outside scholarships in order to make your academic career easier, I guess, and matriculation a lot smoother. And overall, have fun and enjoy yourself in college wherever you go. But be sure to tag Growing Pains with Zion Haynes and the CEO if you're going anywhere or doing anything.